How's it going? Mic check, 1, 2. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the AudioFan podcast. My name is Max, and I'm here with my co-host. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name's Joel. What's up, everyone?
And we are here today to bring you something that you've always known you've needed in your life, but never had a chance to get until just now, and that is a dose and a piece of us.
That's
okay.
Right. That's right.
So let's introduce ourselves. I'll start. My name is Max. Are we saying our last names? Are we giving out our identities?
I mean, your Insta is your full name, so.
All right, my name is Max Schwartz. That's a true statement, by the way. And, I love music. I've been listening to music since I was a kid. Does that give me the right to think that I can evaluate it and talk about it on the internet? Fuck yeah, it does. The internet's for everyone. Go ahead and talk about yourself, Bill.
All right. I mean, I'm a big music fan too. I'll pretty much listen to whatever. That's kind of why we're doing this, so we can just talk about the music that we love to listen to. It's gonna be great, isn't it, Max?
It is. So what are we going to talk about today?
All right, well, let's see. I don't know. You want to just talk about what we're currently listening to, just in general? Anything that you've been feeling lately, Max?
Well, today on the podcast, we're going to be listening to, or we're going to be talking about a bunch of different music, all the genres. Am I right, Joel? We got rock in there.
That's true.
We got, I'm not really sure, like, kind of like a emo punk band. We got rap. And I have no idea who David Byrne is.
He's from the Talking Heads, dude. Come on.
Okay, all right. So we're going to be talking about him today.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about him today as well, and also some like EDM, I guess, right,
Yeah.
with the Neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, they're not EDM, but okay.
We're going to be talking about, upcoming live shows and what we've seen recently, and then overall, we're going to conclude it up with just some general news about music.
That's true. We're going to talk the iHeart Awards.
And then, we will close with the iHeart Awards. That's right. So we're going to jump right into. We hope you guys enjoy the podcast, and in the future, we'll try to get even more people on here with us.
Right.
All right. So we're going into our first topic, which is what are we like currently listening to? I mean, I come from a background where like I currently listen to mostly like the radio. I don't look in to music, but I have started to look into music of recently and been listening to more and more like obscure stuff. I personally have been listening to some SoundCloud rappers.
Okay.
Along with
you on that Little Skies train?
Little Skies, definitely. I listen to a little bit of Lil Xan. I don't like him that much, but
right.
He's still pretty young.
For sure.
Drake has been something I've been listening to a lot of.
Okay.
Look Alive, God's Plan. Been bangers on my rotation when I'm like cleaning or doing stuff.
True.
Actually, I've been listening to some good old Sandstorm.
Darude?
Darude, yeah.
No, you're not.
Yes, I have. Yes, swear to God.
Okay.
I swear. I've been listening to Darude's Sandstorm.
Okay.
It's in my mixed playlist for when I'm cleaning or like at work or working out. It's actually some good shit.
All right.
What about you?
Me? I'm still on the Brockhampton train, actually, since last year. It's been fading. It's been going down a little bit, They need to drop a new album. It's been too long. Is that your dog?
Yes, my dog. I apologize. You think she'd chill and be in here the whole time we're setting up, and then when we go live, she disappears.
Yeah.
But nevertheless.
It's all good. So, yeah, mostly Brockhampton. What else? Just the new stuff from this week, too. Been trying to, get back on my 2018 music.
I've actually been, speaking of the new stuff that we've been listening to, I've actually really enjoyed listening to Acid Dad.
That's true. We did check out Acid Dad this week, the new release, self-titled album.
That's right. Acid Dad, self-titled album, Acid Dad. You can find it now on the iTunes store or on Spotify or any of your music streaming websites. They're really interesting in the terms of like Actually, we'll get into that in a second. I'm so sorry I'm jumping around. Um, I actually, that's not on our new release. My dog is trying to get into the room again. Bella, you can't do this. You're throwing me off. This is my dog.
Yeah, just show her, show her. Oh.
She's a little chihuahua, and I love her. And she's tripping out. But she's got food and water in here, and she loves to be in here, so she should stay in here and be quiet. I've actually been listening to... That's interesting you bring up Brockhampton, because this has nothing to do with them, except the fact that I've been listening to them a little bit, too. I've actually been listening to a lot of Logic, his new album. That wasn't on the new releases.
Bobby Tarantino, too.
Yeah, Bobby Tarantino.
It wasn't on the new releases because it was a mixtape, quote unquote. It's not a new album, but I think that's a little,
quote unquote.
Yeah, your camera went out.
Is it out?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
I think you're coming back. Hold on. You're like a little blue man. Oh, he DC'd. Oh, unfortunate. Okay, well, hold on. Alright. You're back, but you still have no cam.
No.
It's all good.
It's like, how bad could this go? Yo,
there you go. We back.
I gotta do the cam though.
Yeah. All right, there you go. All right, clean. All right, so I didn't.
How's that? Do I look good now?
Yeah, you look perfect.
It looks a little weird because I'm like looking into the camera, but
that's fine. Anyways, so I actually didn't listen to the new Logic because I don't know. I think he's kind of corny.
See, and that was one of my biggest problems, and one of the facts that I think a lot of people aren't going to listen to it. He's known for being this, mental health awareness rapper. Like, he's known for three things.
That was his big song.
He raps really fast, right? He raps really fast. The second thing he's known for is his, suicide awareness song, okay? The suicide awareness song definitely is a reason he's well known. The other reason he's well known is, guess what? Freaking Identity Crisis song, right?
Yeah, he's half black and half... Did you know Logic is half black and half white, Max? Did you know that?
He's half black, he's half white. He grew up in the wrong side of town, and everyone thought he was white, but he's not. He's half black. He married a Mexican woman. Did you know that, Joel?
I didn't know that. That's news to me. I don't know anything about Logic.
If you listen to his song Everybody, you will know everything about this guy.
Okay.
Because that's just kind of the shit he does.
Right.
But the thing I liked about this album, and I listened to probably 10 out of the 13 tracks or 12 out of the 15 tracks. I'm not entirely sure how many tracks are there. But it really goes back to the roots of being a rapper. And he is self-aware when he says lines like... in the very beginning of the album, he says something in his first song that goes along lines of this shit has been gone for a minute and I'm glad to have it back. It's like a self-aware statement saying he's bringing back himself talking about money and bitches and smoking weed and doing drugs and partying and stuff, his roots.
Okay.
His roots and stuff, but he's also being conscious and self-aware and stating how much he loves his wife. And
rappers don't really talk about that, dude.
He's a married man, which is just hilarious because it's not really what they're about.
Yeah, rappers aren't monogamous, let's put it that way.
Right, and he says how much he loves his wife, but he also loves being a baller and being flashy and shit,
Okay.
And doing gang shit because he grew up in a gang and whatever. So
did he really? No, he didn't.
Yes. Yeah, he's from fucking Maryland or something. And
wow, the streets of Maryland.
Yo, I feel like you're being judgmental there, Joel.
I don't know.
Let me tell you something.
All
This
right.
is real. This is just some real shit.
Okay.
The streets everywhere are rough.
Okay. Fair
The,
enough.
the streets everywhere are rough, and it's not. It's not good.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's relative, but
Okay. So in general, did you like it or not? Because I didn't listen to it, so I have no
I
opinion.
I definitely liked it. I
You,
thought it was very logic. I
you're,
really liked his style of
all
rapping.
right. You're on the Bobby
Uh,
Tarantino 2 train.
yes, I
Okay.
give Bobby Tarantino 2 a 4 out of 5
Okay. We're
stars.
gonna rate it now. You're gonna get it a 4 to 5. Okay. All
No, we
right.
don't have to rate it.
No,
We can
that's
keep
fine.
our
We can
opinion.
rate shit. Let's just do it off the top, off the dome ratings. Why not?
Yeah, why not? I mean, I'm not. Who am I really, right? My opinion shouldn't mean shit. um,
Uh, okay.
okay, so let's move into topic 2, the new release list, right?
Okay. All right.
All of
So
this, all of these
yes.
upcoming conversations are going to be about the new release list
Yeah.
that the
Yes.
releases
Yes. This is
of the
from
week.
the week of March 9th. So last Friday. I guess they'd go on Friday release schedules. So this would be from the 9th through to today, because today is the 14th, the 15th.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
The ninth to the 15th.
Yep.
Right.
Okay. So then we already talked about Logic. He wasn't on the new albums list technically because
hmm
again mixtape.
It's a mixtape.
Okay, whatever. And then we kind of touched on Acid Dad. Do you want to go a little bit back into that?
Yeah, so I actually have some notes. I'm
Okay.
not even in front.
All right.
So, I liked. I grew up on rock and roll. Like my dad showed me rock and roll at a young age. I liked rock and roll. This is real. This is rock and roll right here.
Mm.
It is. It has a very 70s psychedelic vibe to
Yeah.
it.
The name
For,
speaks for itself. It is like a
yes.
psychedelic rock album for sure.
Yeah, and they say some like anarchist-esque like themed songs, but for the
Yeah.
most part, I thought, it had meaningful, where it came from was strong, and it was well made to the point where, like, even though it can say whatever it says, you can still like enjoy it. It's not choppy.
That's true. I don't know. It was a little samey for me. Like nothing really stood out like in terms of like song structure or anything. It's like, oh yeah, this is like a psych rock, desert rock album. Maybe like Queens of the Stone Age esque, but like
I can see that.
not as interesting. And you kind of touched on the like the anarchist vibe kind of thing, like the political lyrics. I thought it was a little too on the nose. Like it was too obvious. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, for sure.
I
With like
didn't.
how they represent themselves or
Yeah.
whatever, with their name and like their music and the names of their songs.
Yeah, I wish I
Uh,
had taken like better notes because there was a few lyrics where I was like, okay, we get it. Like you're trying to be political. I was like, I understand.
yo, that would have been actually really funny because I actually wish I took down lyrics for a lot of the music I listened to this week. But that's just something you learn with time and practice. I feel like
First episode. We'll
first
get it.
episode, I'm gonna.
What is that, Max? A nice Corona?
I like that. Yeah, I like that mug of yours.
Yeah,
What
I
are you
know.
drinking out there?
This is 2 cans of PBR fit in this monster thing, dude.
PBR. I love PBR
It was in the
actually.
fridge. It was in the fridge. I can't.
Nice. Yeah, dude, that's why I snagged the Coronas.
All right. And okay, so Acid Dad, that's pretty much all we have. That's all there is to say. If you like psychedelic, like rock and roll, like just check it out. You'll probably like it. I was lukewarm on it. We'll put it like that.
Yeah, Acid Dad, I liked it. I could go without listening to it, but I
Mm,
just haven't really dug in deep enough, I guess, to truly find the passion for it.
right.
It's also something that is a band with like on their YouTube videos and all that stuff, they have like less than 10,000 views. So they're
Yeah,
like
they're
they've been
relatively
around for a
unknown.
while, but it's just like they're really unknown.
Yeah, I read they
So
had like a big local following, which I'm sure is true. Like,
cool.
otherwise we
Yeah.
probably wouldn't have even heard of them. They have
Exactly.
something
I mean,
going on for them.
that's where it starts,
Yeah, yeah.
So I agree.
All right. So moving on. from Acid Dad, should we just get straight into Lil Boat?
Yeah, we go straight to Lil
All right,
Boat.
let's go into Lil Boat too because I hated this. I hated this project so
Yeah,
much. It was so
so
corny.
lazy.
So corny right off the top. Oh god. I got 40 seconds into that first song when he and god, what was the lyric? It's like I'm gonna look it
We
up.
should play it. Yeah, we should play it.
We should play it? Okay.
Yeah, let's just play it.
Okay. Are you gonna be able to hear?
Okay, wait, I'll play it. I'll just play it too. It's the first song off the album.
Yeah, wait, no. I think we can share system sounds, can't we?
Yeah,
Conversation.
think so.
Share system sound. Okay. There we go. All right,
Awesome.
Let me know if you can hear this, because I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, let me know when you're playing it.
Okay, I'm gonna go look it up on YouTube. Lil Yachty, Lil Boat 2. What's the first song? Self-Made?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna switch scenes real quick.
I do know that I really liked Boom with Ugly God.
I thought that was maybe the best song on the album, besides
and I actually
besides the
kinda
one
like
with
that.
Lil Pump on it. The one with Lil Pump on it, just because I thought Lil Pump, his
Lil
verse
Pump
banged.
and Quavo.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean that's pretty good.
Can you hear that?
Yeah,
You can hear the song?
I can.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I can hear it.
All right, cool. So we listen to Self-Made live reaction right now.
Charlie Shuffler.
Made it out my mama crib and bought my mom's a
Okay,
crib.
the auto-tune, bro, like, I know that's his thing, but
She gon' let me fuck, she like that Lil Boat ad-lib. And we ad-lib. Later I'm in her ribs. I know she your bitch, but I'm up first cause I call dibs. Niggas hate on me because I live the way I do.
okay, hold up, pause. That line, I know that she your girl, but I'm
Yeah.
up first because I called dibs. I heard that the first time, and I wanted to die. I was like, no. I was like,
The
you can't be.
The sound quality coming in on my end isn't that good, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of passing over some lyrics,
Okay.
trying to hear everything.
All
But
right, for sure. But
yeah, it's a little cringy, this album. I feel like it's a little lazy, and no disrespect to Boat, because I like his music a lot and I respect him as an individual.
Mhm.
So I don't want this to be like me shitting on him or anything, but
Yeah.
I only really fucked with a couple of songs.
But I mean,
didn't
I like.
see, like the vision.
Yeah, I like Boat as a personality too. I think I follow him on Twitter and I think he's hilarious. Like the one
Yeah, me too.
that got me is his Twitter profile, like his little bio. God, it's so freaking funny. What is it?
King of the Youth.
No. Before that, he had a God, what was it? It's like it was they hate on me, but they hated on Jesus. I thought that was hilarious. I'm
I
like,
think I saw that.
yeah. I'm like, this guy's on one, dude. Like,
Yo, straight.
but I feel
straight
it. Like,
up.
you have to hype yourself up. There's no false modesty there.
Yo, honestly, if you don't have haters, you're doing something wrong. Everybody
True.
in the history of success has had haters.
Yeah,
So
and-
it's like,
I'm gonna call myself a Lil Boat 2 hater. I did not like it. I was not
yeah,
about it.
you know, we should play the one with Little Pump and Offset.
All right, let's do it.
Or was it Little Pump and Quavo?
It's one of the Migos.
It is one of the Migos. It's just it's not Takeoff.
It's Baby Daddy, Lil
Yeah.
Pump featuring and Offset. Yeah, okay.
Yo, baby daddy, a sucker.
Tell your baby daddy I'm richer. Bitch, I don't wanna sip liquor. Stop trying to pressure my niggas. Just like the club, that shit was weak. Grab me a hoe out the street. Wait till I leave. I'm finna fuck. Beat it till I fall asleep. Your baby daddy a sucker, ayy. Your baby daddy a buster, ayy. Your baby daddy so broke.
Yo, baby daddy so broke.
Free line of coke. On 30 deep with the whole gang. Pull up, we bringing the pain. Fucking a bitch, grabbing her throat, popping out all of her veins. Riding made back, not on my stain, not on her face. Fuck up her veins, search like my nigga, like I was Kane. Chopper, it seem like Zane. Shoot out the roof, no aim. Shoot out the roof, no aim. I want the guap, you can have fame. I made them blue honey sing.
Two choppers with me, I don't use no pistols. Big fat back with it look like a missile.
My bitches come when I go blow the whistle. Your girl get me top and they ain't gon' kiss her. Yeah, I walked in and I'm dripping this Fiji. Too much ice on me, the doctor come see me. Niggas hate on me, they wish they could beat me. All my cars foreign, it ain't got no ceiling. Blow 200 bands in the night. Show you how I'm living life. Fuck 5 hoes, I ain't got a wife. Bust out on the pole and dynamite. Glacier on my neck, I don't need a light. Pour 8 in a 2 liter, I ain't thinking twice. Smoke 20 blunts, yeah, I feeling like a fucking kite. Put my dick in her, oh shit, yeah, I push tight.
Your baby daddy a sucker.
I think that's fire,
Your baby
dude.
daddy a buster. Ay.
No,
Your
dude,
baby
he's
daddy
clean.
broke. He hit the plug for a free line of coke. On 30D with the whole gang. Pull up, we bringing the pain. Fucking a bitch, grabbing her throat, popping out all of her veins. Riding made back, none of my stain. That on her face, fuck up her veins. Church like my nigga, like I was Kane. Chopper, it seem like Zane. Shoot out the roof, no aim. Shoot out the roof, no aim. I want to go out, you can have fame. I made them blue hunters sing.
Oh shit!
I make them blue hunters talk. Pick it ring white look like chalk. I got your bitch, I just bought. How much you think in my vault? Chopper with the pump, it got salt. Pay that cost 100 old law. Diamond BBS is whoa. My pocket double stuffer overload. Sliding on your bitch in a peacoat. Super Bowl on my fist up 0. Black Bentayga, it's an emo. Shooting dice in Vegas, shoot a free throw. Bombs in the trap like a C4. Fuck her in the mouth on a D-low. Bitch, not the sheet on the big goat. Go into the peephole.
Your baby daddy a sucker, ayy. Your baby daddy a buster, ayy. Your baby daddy so broke. He hit the plug for a free line of coke. On 30D with the whole gang. Pull up, we bringing the pain. Fucking a bitch, grabbing her throat, popping out all of her veins. Riding made back, none of my stain. That on her face, fuck up her veins. Church like my nigga, like I was Kane. Chopper, it seem like Zane. Shoot out the roof, no aim. Shoot out the roof, no aim. I want to go out, you can have fame. I made them blue hunters sing.
Alright, that's pretty much the
yeah.
end. Alright, we'll pause it right there.
So the things that let's kind of break this down with like pros and cons, right?
Okay.
The things that I enjoyed about that song were I love how it flowed from beginning to end with the transitions to the features.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was great. It didn't stutter. It didn't sound choppy. I really like this style for Boat. He doesn't have this style in the whole album. So,
I mean,
that's
okay, you said that that's what you liked, but I think this song like really like encompasses what I didn't like about the album because I just feel like Boat has no energy to his flows. Like he's just like
it's just like
he's just hitting that triplet flow, and it's like he's got no energy, nothing. And then Lil Pump comes in, and he's like, ooh, he's like, you know, he's hitting it, and it's like.
Right, and
it's just such a difference,
kind of
dude.
Makes sense because the whole album he doesn't have that kind of energy. But you have to understand that I don't really think he's that kind of an energetic rapper. Like, don't you remember like One Night? I know you want this phone life, taking pictures with all my eyes.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, like that's his
So it's
style,
like-
yeah. Like, but
that's just kind of who. I mean, that's his first song, I believe. One Night, that or Minnesota. I'm not sure.
let's
but-
see. Let's see.
I think it's One Night was his first banger, and Minnesota came later. But I'm probably not right. Are you looking it up?
Yeah, One Night official video. Let's check it out. Let's just
Oh.
see.
When it comes to getting the best
Oh, we gotta-
services
hold on,
for
we
your
gotta sit
home,
through an ad
it's
real
important
quick.
to have all the facts.
Mute the ad.
Getting the best price means
True facts.
Mute the ad.
True
yeah.
facts. All right.
Fucking. This is not paid.
Yeah, we don't make
This
money.
is-
This is our first episode.
Yeah,
Sponsor
this
us.
is not. This is not a paid advertisement for Spectrum. We do not endorse them unless they would like to make a deal with us.
Lil Boat. I know you want this for life, taking pictures with all my eyes, but I can't have no wife. I just want you for the night. I know you want this for life, taking pictures with all my eyes, but I can't have no wife. I just want you for the night. I know you want this for life. Fuck you so good, you be calling out to Christ. Bottles of the tech, got it laid on ice. We spent 4 seasons at the 4 seasons twice. You be calling all your homegirls like I'm his wife. Hell nah, you tripping.
So it's kind of like what I was saying of
the
the no energy,
Yeah,
right?
he's got that same like laid back flow, but
Mhm.
at least like the music, the beat is more interesting, you know? Like it's still a trap beat, it's got the trap hi-hat or whatever, but it's still like it's kind of
Mhm.
quirky, and then with like the music video, like it's got style, you know? If I like the stuff on Lil Boat too sounds like he's trying to be like Lil Uzi, like all my friends are dead, like situation. But Lil Uzi's already got that unlocked. Like I don't know.
Yeah, no, see, I agree with that, but it's like you can't say they're the same style, and you can't just be like
They are
this
the same
person
style. They're
but you
SoundCloud
can't be like this
rappers.
person owns this style of rap. Like,
I mean, they don't own it, but if you're gonna try to bite it, at least try to do it different or more interesting.
which I think I mean, relative to what you think, right? But I think he does bring a different aspect to it than Uzi does.
Okay. I mean,
Uzi's voice is a lot different than Boat's.
yeah,
Boat's is slower and deeper.
yeah. Uzi's more nasally for sure.
Yeah. Not in a bad way, but like
it's fine. It works for him.
it does. I love Uzi. Yeah, so that was Lil Boat 2 by Lil Yachty.
So overall, you liked it? You thought it was okay or what?
No, overall, I thought the album was on the lower end. I'm gonna give this 2.5 out of 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a miss. I don't even know. A miss out of 10. I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, I just I liked a couple of songs, and the songs I did like, I liked a lot.
Yeah.
And then the rest, I was just like,
Boom was good, and I've talked to a few other people about this album. And everyone says that Boom is probably the best song on the album. So if you're gonna check out a song off Boat 2, check out Boom for sure. Other than that,
yeah, Boom for sure. Featuring Ugly God.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting about that song is that those two guys are in the same gang. They're in the FaZe Clan.
Are they both in FaZe?
Yeah. Ugly God was the first to join FaZe.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
That. Yeah, that's so. You know, it makes sense. They're homies. They probably make the best music together.
Yes.
Moving on. Right. Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. Okay, so we talked about Boat 2, Acid Dad. You did not listen to the David Byrne album, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I want to talk about that one real quick because I thought it was.
Oh yeah.
It was really interesting because so I never listened to the Talking Heads. I'm not like I just never got around to it. But from what I understand, David Byrne is like the main guy from the Talking Heads. Could be totally off.
He was the lead singer.
I guess so. I don't know. I didn't look into it that much. It's just David Byrne of the Talking Heads. So I was like, okay, Talking Heads. That name sounds familiar. Sure. So I checked out the album and I was interested by it. I don't know, because the first time I listened to it, I'm like, I don't know if this is garbage or if this is good. You know, it was
this album?
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know if this is genius or if this guy is just insane. And, it's those albums where it's like right on that line and you just like it could go one way or the other and you just haven't made up your mind yet. So I listened to it a few more times and there's some interesting ideas and there's some interesting sounds. And there's some strange lyrics, which I think that's just like a Talking Heads thing, and David Byrne's just like keeps going on that.
So what kind of music did the Talking Heads make?
Why don't we check it out? Let's do a Talking Heads first look right here.
The Talking Heads, or do you want to do the David Byrne American Utopia?
Let's do Talking Heads. Okay.
Okay, so let's watch. We should just YouTube the Talking Heads and the song with the most views. Let's click that one.
They have a top tracks playlist right here. Okay, Psycho
Let's
Killer.
Watch the most viewed Psycho Killer.
Yeah.
That's the name of the song.
It's 7 minutes long though. We're gonna listen to that.
Okay, so what we can do is we can do like the first minute and a half, and we can also break it up with like conversation.
Okay. All right.
That way we can like kind of figure out what kind of.
Okay. All right, so I was gonna play. It's a live recording, so I think. Oh yeah, it is.
Oh.
Should we listen to this? It's live.
Volume down a little.
Yeah. Let's skip it because it's alive. It's probably just gonna sound bad. Oh,
You
I
think?
think here's the studio. Okay.
Search millions.
Okay, we have to sit through this ad.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax. Can't sleep cause my bed's on fire. Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better run, 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 run away.
I think I know this song.
Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better run, 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 run away.
From where?
That just sounds familiar.
What? Pause.
Right.
Where do you know the song from?
It just sounds familiar. I don't know. It just.
Oh, it just sounds.
Yeah.
It sounds like a song that would be like in one of those old school like
Yeah.
Jason movies.
Yeah. Okay. So I looked it up real quick. It's Talking Heads were an American rock band formed in 1975 in New York and active until
Okay.
in 1991. The band comprised of David Byrne, lead vocals and guitar. Okay, so he was a lead vocalist.
And guitar.
And
So he
guitar.
was in the guitar. The guitar came in last on that sequence, right? Pretty sure it
I
did.
guess so. And that doesn't really matter, but okay. So, all right. So then he just dropped this new album. I guess he's done a few solo projects before, but he hasn't had one in a while.
Well, 91 was when this band broke
Yeah.
up. So
Okay. And then here, solo studio, David Byrne. His last album was in 2012, so it's been 6 years.
wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, it is a very long time. So, okay, so I pretty much went into this album cold. I didn't know anything about the Talking Heads. Didn't know anything about David Byrne.
Okay.
And it was just weird at first because I didn't know what to make of the first song because it starts like with this really like simple like guitar kind of like folky sounding, and then it like randomly transitions into this like almost Nine Inch Nails like like industrial sound.
Oh,
then,
wow,
like,
okay.
And then it like switches back, and that's like the first song. And
What?
yeah, okay, let's listen to it because it really caught me off guard the first time I heard it.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see if it comes up here on the YouTube. Here it is.
You've got a tick.
Okay, ad.
These ads, man. This is the kind of reason that people want YouTube Red.
Okay.
This is not
Yeah.
a paid advertisement for YouTube Red.
So it's like this piano intro, right? And it's like, okay.
How strange.
In another dimension.
And he sounds old now too. Like he sounds like an old white guy. Yeah.
It's been almost 30 years since the Talking Heads.
A mighty, mighty battle. Sprouting illegal hair. A fitness consultant in the negative zone. Wander in the city. Looking for a home. I dance like rumor got started.
Anyways, that's
Oh,
just,
I'm lost.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
So basically, the
Yeah.
song does that like 2 more times, and so I was like,
Wow.
"What is this?" But it was
That's a
interesting.
trip.
Because it was interesting. So I was like, "Okay." I gave it another shot. I kept listening to it, and I decided that I like it. I like
Hmm.
this album. I don't know about
It
Genius.
does this again? Like
In
this
this
is the
this song,
way,
in
this
this
the
song,
style?
no, in this song, like it just
Oh.
repeats that, like the piano and then the weird like thing,
So what's the
industrial
style or
thing.
like the theme to the album?
Well, okay, so the name of the album is American Utopia, and I think he does have like he does get political, but it's not like over the head, like how we talked about with the Acid Dad album, where it just kind of like beat you over
Mhm.
it, like we're being political, like Trump. I was like, oh God.
Yeah.
I was like, please stop. And
Yeah, when they
yeah,
started, they actually said Trump too, like more than one time. So
it's-
that's a fair statement. I did listen to that song where they said Trump like 4 times.
yeah.
Yeah, keep going. Keep
Okay.
going.
So I think it's about like the themes of today, I guess, like politically, like everything that's going on, like is this a utopia or is it not? Like are we just doing what we're told to do by the government, stuff like that. Because I think that's kind of what that song gets into too, because it has like the piano intro, and then when it gets into like that weird distorted industrial part, it's like we dance like this because we know that we should. I think that's the lyrics. It's like we're part of the system because we know that we have to be, and it's just like this weird, like the music is so distorted and like dystopian, the opposite of the album title, which I think is kind of what it's trying to get at. And
Oh,
so it's a political statement, but it's not overt. Like it's not, he's not just spelling it out for you. Like you have to listen to the lyrics and listen to the music and kind of put it together.
yeah.
So I think I give it a pass because of that.
You gave it a
Yeah.
pass on a binary 1-0. You gave it a 1.
Sure, like in terms of like political, like talking
Okay.
about politics, because
So he
it can
did
either
it
be
in a
bad or
clean
it can be
way.
okay. Yeah,
So they did it in like a decent way that could be overlooked if you're not paying attention.
yeah, I guess. Yeah,
I feel like these kinds of touchy subjects should have a powerful effect on the music, but if one is ignorant to that speech, it will come off to them as still high quality and positive sound. You know what I mean?
True.
So that's how I feel political statements should be in music. Kind of. I mean, obviously there's more to that, and there's a broader sense that's allowed than just that. This is not black and white. This is a lot of gray.
Yes.
But
And then okay, so that was just that song, and this kind of like I would say that's a theme of the album in general. But there were some songs that I really liked and I thought were super catchy. I want to show one song
yeah, go for it.
called which one was it? Here we go. Is Every Day is a Miracle. I thought this song was great. Just cuz the chorus is
Every
fantastic.
day is a miracle.
Okay.
I'm excited.
This is the song that sold me on this album. This is like, okay, this is
There's a music video. Is that Peter Dinklage?
No, that's an ad.
I thought that was a music video. I was like, what the fuck?
Roses pruned to a perfect shape, perfect for whom I wonder. The chicken thinks in mysterious ways, but beauty is not what we're after. Now the chicken imagines a heaven full of roosters and plenty of corn. And God is a very old rooster, and eggs are like Jesus, his son. Every day is a miracle. Every day is an unpaid bill. You've got to sing for your supper. Love one another. Cockroach might eat Mona Lisa.
We can pause it right there because that chorus I thought
I
Super.
like that.
That was super good. The lyrics are like about like God is a rooster and Jesus is an
No,
egg. I was like,
it's like the like life through like the eyes of a chicken, kind
yeah,
of, but with
yeah.
religion.
There's some animal like symbolism, like maybe like an Animal Farm situation going on there. Shout out to George Orwell. I mean, the album is called American Utopia. I don't know. Talk about a dystopian author, but maybe that's reading a little bit too into it.
Well, wait. I mean, does I didn't hear the part where the chicken is brutally murdered and then sacrificed to humans to eat. All I heard was that the chicken's dream of a god who's a rooster and a heaven.
I guess.
I mean, and the eggs are Jesus.
Yeah.
Where did the killing come from, Joel? You
Anyway.
sadistic? No, I'm just kidding.
But you can see when like the album it's strange, but it's good. Like this guy David Byrne,
Very strange.
he carries a tune very well. Like he's got that old voice, he's got that old man voice, but he can do some things with it. It's not bad.
I think this album is more of a fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh man, I just cussed. I'm really sorry, people of the internet. But I feel like this album is more of a a piece of art. That's what I was gonna say. This album is more of a piece of art that this guy David Byrne, who is an artist and has been an artist his whole life. He is like making art. I mean, this is not a top of the charts consumerism album. You know, this is way beyond that. This is a piece of art that he put out that he probably the only people that are going to listen to this are the people he knows or that people that know of him. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I feel like Talking Heads were pretty popular probably. I mean, I've heard about them.
Yeah, but you gotta imagine that they were popular during an age where like how many early 90s bands are
this
still
is
popular
pre-Nirvana.
today.
Talking Heads broke up before Nirvana, so yeah. Okay,
That's a true
it's
statement.
pre-grunge. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Okay, so point being, album interesting.
Definitely a great piece of art. Sorry to interrupt.
I'll say it's worth it. It's worth a listen, and it is very weird. I admit it. It is a very weird album. It's got some misses in it. Some things I think he was trying to do a little too much. Anyways, we got someone in the Twitch chat. We got Simpson. What's up, AJ? Haven't seen you in a while. We should hang out. He's saying, wonder what kind of drugs this dude's done. Probably all of them, dude. Probably all of them. I mean,
probably all of them, straight up. I mean, you're talking about a guy who was successful in the 90s. You can only imagine what the 70s were like for this guy.
Yeah, seriously. All right.
I mean, struggling bands in the 70s. That's the best time to be in the 70s. All right. It's nice to see you in the chat, Simpson. Weird metaphors he goes for, right?
Yes.
Very. But you know, it's not something that doesn't catch the eye, you know. People can still see it. Interesting pick, Joel. I'm glad you listened to that, and I'm gonna have to give it a shot whenever I get a chance.
All right. So let's move on. Next new release, we listened to the new Moose Blood album. I listened think
to some of it.
I can do this anymore. You listened to some of it.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to all of it, but I can't say I was paying attention the whole time. But you know, it's like a emo pop punk situation.
Definitely. I actually really liked it, and
it's clean. It's a clean album for sure.
Even when I don't fully listen to music, right? If I can half listen to you and half-ass something else, but I will still enjoy you and look back and be like, oh yeah, I fuck with them, right? You win. You're a winner because you're reaching an audience that isn't even fully enticed by you. You're actually attracting an audience that is like that can still fuck with you even if you don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
not
even hardcore people like less than that will listen to them. So
okay,
it's like
I see what
it's
you're going
good.
For. Yeah. All right.
they reach a broad audience.
Yeah.
Is kind of what I'm saying,
Yeah.
which is great. I mean, I grew up in the '90s, the mid '90s to late '90s, so and the early 2000s. So I mean, I fuck with bands that are similar to like this. Like I would consider like American Idiot, Green Day, kind of similar to this, and like some other bands around that time. And I mean, that's my roots. I love that shit. So I like these guys.
Because I've actually heard of Moose Blood before. I've listened to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had heard some of their songs before. So this isn't like some random band. Like these guys have a following. They're on Hopeless Records. They have a lot of these types of bands on there. So I mean.
Yeah, I saw the Hopeless Records when I was looking up. I Don't Think I Can Do This Anymore. Which, by the way, what do you think of the title of that album? Like, do you think they're gonna stop making music?
No. I think it's just like your standard like emo album title.
Fair enough. That's pretty funny.
I really don't have much to say about this album other than that it's like it's good for what it is. Like it's if you like emo pop punk, check out Moose Blood. But I'm sure you probably already knew who Moose Blood was if you know this type of music. Like
true, it does seem like they've been around for years.
Yeah, like
by
these
the way,
guys.
Same with Acid Dad. I looked up some stuff from Acid Dad from 8 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't know.
But they've changed their band a lot.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can move on from Moose Blood.
All right.
We don't have much to say about them. What else?
Yep. We can head into The Neighborhood, I guess. I don't really know who this is other than their one hit song, Sweater Weather.
Everyone, that song was everywhere for like
My
a
hands
minute.
in your sweater.
Yeah.
So I don't know much about them besides that one hit song. I don't even know if like they even sound like their hit songs. I know that Portugal the Man doesn't sound like most of their hit songs.
No, Portugal the Man used to be a prog rock band, and then Feel It Still is not that at all. Let's see if we can look up one of these new songs from The Neighborhood.
Yeah. Their album is self-titled.
It is a self-titled.
The Neighborhood.
Scary Love. Oh, it's a music video too. Okay.
Let's do it. I love this. Okay. I'm going to be a little bit behind because I'm watching through the AudioFan podcast myself. So we'll analyze the video after it's over. Or if Joel pauses it in the middle, we'll analyze what we've seen.
Let's start it up.
Is that Tommy Wiseau?
I think it is. That's a meme.
the fuck is a laser gun doing there? Bro, I lost track of what's going on in this music video.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Right? Wow.
Okay. Okay. To be
I kinda-
continued. That's corny. All right.
Oh wait, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's
Okay. So the song, I like the song.
I actually really like the song too,
I like the
and I
song.
like the fact that they use Tommy Wiseau because he's ugly.
They're buying into
So-
the meme. Tommy Wiseau's meme stock is at an all-time high right now because of the
That's
Disaster
true.
Artist. The Room,
That's
that was like a cult meme. Like if you knew, then you knew. But it went mainstream after that movie.
right.
Shout out to
It
James
did.
Franco. But
Shout out to James Franco. I actually thought his performance in that movie was really good.
I never saw it.
I just thought the movie itself was really bad.
Fair enough. I mean,
The Room is bad. This book is the book that The Room is made.
Yeah.
Whatever
yeah.
is bad. I like James Franco, but this song, I like this song. I liked the.
It's got like that electro, like indie pop vibe. Like
Yeah, I
it's got
wanted
the-
to dance, but at the same time, like I wanted to cry because like their
Yeah.
love is scary and like people are afraid of them is kind of what I got the gist of the.
the song's
don't know
called
why-
Scary Love.
I don't know what the deal with the guns and the diner.
Yeah, I think the
was.
music video was just supposed to be like some random like visual. Like it's not really had nothing to do with the song. You know what I mean?
Hey, they succeeded. I'm giving
Yeah,
them a
I mean,
clap.
like it was like I was watching it. I'm like, this is weird, but it's definitely just buying into the Tommy Wiseau meme stock. Like,
And I heard like random noises during the middle, like "Wah!" Like you heard that too, right?
that was him
That part-
talking. That was him talking.
God, horrible.
Yeah.
Oh God, why does he
Yeah.
exist?
I don't know.
But yeah, it was just like, yeah, that was. I enjoyed the song.
Yeah. So I listened to the whole album. Whole album was same style as that song, and which
Okay.
is different from Sweater Weather, which is the song everyone knows them for, or at least that's the song I know them from.
Yeah, it is different. That song made me want to dance and like cry, whereas Sweater Weather made me want to like take some antidepressants.
Yeah, Sweater Weather made me want to. That I just every time I hear that song, I feel like I'm walking through a mall because that's the only time I would hear it.
The mall.
It's such a mall song. Like
I don't know. Like I imagine listening to that song, like watching the sunset, walking down the beach with like
No,
your significant other.
no.
That's what I
It's
imagine.
a mall song. It's a mall song. You know exactly what I'm talking about when I say mall song too. It's
Oh no, I do. I get it.
everyone who's watching this knows what I'm talking about when I say mall song.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
anyway, new Neighborhood album, not a mall album. I will
Oh, not a mall album.
not a
which
mall
is
album.
Not an album that'll make them money.
They have pretty big following. I'm pretty sure.
No, after that song, after Sweater Weather,
Yeah.
their following grew at least 10x.
Yeah, probably. But I'm not sure if that was their one song. It might be. It's the only song I know them for, but I don't really.
Well, even so, all you have to do, even if it's like Portugal the Man, like I had no idea who they were, but I knew all the famous songs, and I was like, oh my god, I love all of these. And then I listened to their other stuff, and I'm like, wait,
Yeah,
What?
because I knew Portugal the Man from in high school. I was really into the Mars Volta, and I remember specifically Googling bands that sound like the Mars Volta, and Portugal the Man was one of the first ones that came up.
Oh.
Because they
Oh.
did used to have like that prog rock, like weird sound, and now
Yeah, they're different. Like their hit songs, you can tell they're hit songs because they're nothing like the other songs.
Mhm,
They're like
mhm,
just different tempo,
mhm.
different instruments, different lyrical rhymes.
Yeah, if you have only heard "Feel It Still" from Portugal the Man and you think you're a fan, go back and listen to "It's Complicated Being a Wizard," and then just look at how different that is. Yeah, actually, let's do it. Let's go on a little tangent here. Okay, let's listen. Let's listen to this old Portugal the Man stuff. This is completely off topic, but it just feels like it
It
needs to be
is.
said.
All right. It needs to be done. I'm
It needs to
down.
be done. We're just going off the cuff here.
That's true.
Fuck it.
Oh.
Giants always find you with sheep friendly information. Slowly
So I'm pretty sure technically this is one really long song. It's 23 minutes. This it's an album. It's only 23 minutes, or it's an EP or something.
Wait, it's only one song?
Yeah, but on the track list it's split up, but they all lead into each other, so it plays like one song.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's a trip.
I'm telling you, this is the band that used to be.
I don't really like this.
We'll stop it there because it just goes on
Yeah.
for. But you can see that it's different. Like,
Oh, bro, I did not like that at all.
you weren't feeling it, bro.
Bro, I mean, it was just so not what I was expecting. I was seriously thrown for a loop right there. That's crazy. That's
not,
crazy.
like, it's so jarring. Like I remember when I heard "Feel It Still,"
Jarring is
I'm
the
like,
right word.
I'm like, who does this song? And then I found out it was Portugal the Man. I'm like, no, it's not. This is not Portugal the Man, but it is, and it was very confusing.
Yeah,
confusing.
that is a confusing song. Wow. Okay,
Alright,
so
so-
Joe, what was your favorite new release?
New.
of this week?
Honestly, I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna go with American Utopia. I'm gonna go with David
American-
Byrne.
Respect.
It was a toss up between this one and The New Neighborhood because I actually did like the New Neighborhood album, but the David Byrne one was just so unique.
You said you
Not-
listened to it 3 times.
I listened to
so-
it actually a lot more than that.
Okay, so I totally believe that you really enjoyed that album.
But I mean, it's not always interesting in a good way. Sometimes it's like, what is this guy doing? and that's which is
But
fine.
isn't that part of what keeps it interesting?
But that is kind of why it's different. It's not like the same shit you hear like day in day out. It's something new. I'll probably go back and listen to it again. And I do really like that one song, the one I showed you. What's it
Yeah,
called?
the one about
Every Day is a Miracle. That one
Every Day's a
with the
Miracle, yeah.
chickens. I did like that song quite a bit. So that's gonna be my pick for album of the week. What about you, Max?
I don't have an album of the week.
No?
My favorite new release was a mixtape.
The Logic? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna be honest. None of this I didn't really fuck with anything as much as I did with the Logic mixtape, and it's not bad. I still liked Moose Blood, Moose Blood's album. Thought it was good from what I did hear of it. I think I heard 4 or 5, 6 tracks of it.
Yep.
Definitely liked Acid Dad. I liked a couple of tracks from there. But it's was that enough to make me pick the whole album, right? I didn't listen. We had a huge list of things that we had to go through.
We did. For everyone listening, we took a list of all the new releases and we tried to go through all of them. So there's some that we listened to that we didn't talk about because either they weren't good enough to talk about or we just didn't get to it. So
there was just too much. Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go with the Logic mixtape, which I found a little bit later in the middle of my week that I didn't know fucking released.
Yep. All right.
Let's go into our third section of the show, which is shows that we're going to see live or that we've seen live recently. Just experiences we've gone to in terms of the music industry. So go ahead and take it away, Joel.
All right, so this is our live show section. So anytime we go see a live show or, we're going to go see a hype new live show, we're going to talk about it on this part of the podcast. So as for me, I actually yesterday went to go see Lorde at the Staples Center, and she had this. I'm gonna butcher her name. My girlfriend and I had an argument about how to pronounce her name, and then she said it on stage, but the Staples Center acoustics, you couldn't hear it. So it's Tove Starkey, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, she was okay. She was just a pop,
hip-hop?
Pop music. Yeah, it was fine. It was inoffensive. She was just playing while the stadium was filling up. And then Run the Jewels came on, and they were good. This is my second time seeing Run the Jewels. They're great. Killer Mike and LP, fantastic. They put on a great show, but the problem was that the whole stadium was there to see Lorde. Completely different genre. So it's funny.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
So me and my girlfriend we were second row up from floor, and we were to the side of the stage. They were good seats, but it was funny because you could see the whole floor section, and everyone was sitting down for Run the Jewels, except you could see little pockets, 2 or 3 people up here standing up, jumping around, 2 or 3 people over here jumping up, standing around. It was just so weird. And Killer Mike and LP, God bless their hearts, they knew they were.
They signed up for something.
Yeah, this is towards the end of her world tour or in the middle of it. She's already done a few shows in Europe, but she wasn't. Run the Jewel is only with her in North America, and she's already done 3 or 4 North America dates. So I'm sure by now they know that okay, this is not we're probably not gonna get a lot of people jamming to our shit. But
they're still getting paid.
Yeah, I mean they did their best. They put on a great show. They had some cool. They talked to the crowd. They're good showmen. I give them their props.
They're old school. They're old school. They're Yeah,
and it's so funny because you could tell who was there to see Run the Jewels and who was there to see Lorde.
Dude, did you even know Run the Jewels were performing?
Yeah, of course I did. That's why I was willing to get almost floor seats for this show.
For sure.
If it was just Lorde and randoms, I would have been up in the nosebleeds probably, whatever. But anyway, so they put on a good show. They played all their bangers. It wasn't as fun. The first time I saw them was at Life is Beautiful, and that was one of the best sets I've ever seen live because it was just they came out on stage and yo, we're Run the Jewels, we're going to set this stage on fire, and they did it. Yeah, and they did the same intro. They did the same intro at the Staples Center, and
oh really?
Yeah, the stage was not on fire just because the crowd is. To be fair, the crowd is not feeling it, so I give them a pass. I thought they were,
The crowd-
but still, I
The
thought they were
crowd
good.
wasn't there for them.
No,
Well, no, absolutely, they're great. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember seeing
So
them also.
I'll say if you're a diehard Run the Jewels fan, go see them on this tour with Lord, just to see them. But if you're there and you want to see them like in their full capacity with like the whole crowd energy and all the hype, skip it. Like go see them at a festival or something because there's no crowd energy, which is really unfortunate for them because they deserve it, but it's just not
Yeah.
there. And okay, so as Lord herself, she was great as always. So this is my third time seeing Lord. You
The
and I,
first time
Yeah.
that you've seen it without me.
okay, yeah, that's true. So the first time it was at Coachella where we camped out the whole day
That's right.
just to
The
get
whole
decent
Sunday.
spots. We camped out all Sunday. We got there at 3 in the afternoon, and she didn't go on until like what, like 9?
She was right before the closer.
She was right before
yeah,
Kendrick's.
like
Yeah, she went out at 9. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, like 9 or 10.
Mm. And that is probably my top show of all time. That was
Well, we like you breathe the same air.
dude, I was dying. I was fangirling so hard that show, dude. Like there was girls around me who I was out fangirling like hardcore.
Oh, for
that
sure.
show.
But most of those people were there for Kendrick, which was
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Again, there's like the hip hop
Like
lord, like
that sweaty guy
Yeah.
who took your high five because
I know.
and he was only there for Kendrick.
I know he was wearing the
He
damn
didn't-
t-shirt.
This guy at Coachella on Sunday, 2017 weekend 2. Me and Joel were at the front on the gate, pretty much like 5 rows back, but on the fence.
Hmm.
And these two guys come up and they're like, "Oh, we're just here to see Kendrick." They sit next to us for like
Yeah.
4.5 hours.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, they did not even dance once to any other
Yeah.
performance.
Like we saw Porter Robinson and Maddie. They also played because I remember because it was a bunch of
Same
randoms.
stage.
It was a bunch of randoms, and then it was Porter, Maddie, and then it was Lord, and then it was Kendrick, and they
Straight.
dead ass were
Group
just
Love was
standing.
there too.
Oh yeah,
was
Group
there
Love.
too.
That's right. That's right. So it went like Group Love,
And
Porter,
the
Maddie.
XX. And the XX.
No, XX was not that day.
It wasn't?
No,
Oh, okay.
no.
Okay. Fair enough. It was
Yeah,
Group Love then.
yeah. It was Group Love, and then Porter, Maddie, and then Lord, and then Kendrick, and these guys were wearing like fresh from the merch stand damn t-shirts. I remember like dead ass. These guys went to the merch tent, bought a Kendrick shirt, put it on over their regular t-shirt, and went to go stand at the gate. Like,
Oh man,
it was,
they were funny ass dudes with their whole like meme routine.
oh god, it was. And
Cringe.
then
But they
he
did-
stole my high five from Lord. That's
right. Then he stole your high five.
That's okay. We're not talking about that. So, anyways, but do you remember at Coachella she had like the box and like all
Yeah.
the dancers in it? And then when we saw her at Life is Beautiful, she
Didn't
didn't have
have
the
it.
box. She didn't have the box. Okay, so she brought the box back.
Yo, the box is lit.
The box is dope.
Cool.
Go on YouTube. Actually, we'll do it. We'll go on YouTube and let's see if there's like a live performance of her with this box.
Yo, the box. Oh my gosh. At Coachella, the whole day. So she did the same routine, right? It's been the same routine.
No. Okay, so she did a completely new set list.
Oh.
Cause
Oh.
yeah, cause at Coachella and Life is Beautiful, she closed with Greenlight, and this time she closed with Team.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Team?
yeah, she closed with Team,
Oh.
and it worked cause Team is her song that she goes down into the crowd for every time. All 3 times
Yeah.
I've seen her during the break in Team, she goes down and she like is in the crowd.
Yeah. I think I
So
remember.
if you're gonna go see a Lord show and you're trying to get your high five, when Team comes on, you get
You push.
you
start
push
pushing
you
people.
push like that's the song. That's the
Yeah.
song.
I think that makes sense. I wasn't as close for Life is Beautiful as I was for Coachella because I think I was at the Heineken booth in the VIP section. But you were definitely up front, right?
I was.
For Life is Beautiful?
I
Yeah.
was. This is a good
Yeah.
video, but there's no.
Play it. Let's do
I
it.
know. And the box. I want to show the box, but it's not in this one.
You know, Joe, we've gone over an hour and we still have a lot more to do.
All right.
I'm kind of thinking this is good. This is
Hey, we're going for it, dude. We're going hard.
yeah. I thought we were going to be short on time, but we're doing this perf.
Is this a good one? No. All right, I can't find one, so whatever. We'll skip that. But anyways, if you're
Nevertheless, this box,
Yeah.
she does the theme of the box goes with like her set list kind of with her most recent album, which was, go ahead, Joel.
Melodrama.
In stores now. Lord love you, so we
plug
will
it.
give you free. We will give you free advertising.
Plug it. Yeah.
If you want to collab with my boy Joel, I'm sure he'll be stoked. So, nevertheless, the album is about kind of going through years, right? And situations.
It's kind of yeah. She said it's kind of like your like post teenage kind of like breakup, like young adulthood album, like
which you totally get from like the songs and the lyrics and the way it flows. So this performance in this box, it's like a whole party is going on in this,
like a house party. Like she even say it like it's like a house party, and it is.
But then they all like get caught up in like an earthquake of drama. I guess is what there is the metaphor. An earthquake drama, and then they fall and they die, and she lands on top of everybody, but she lives.
Yeah. Okay. And she did not. That did not happen. At
the
stable. No, that was the Coachella one. The Coachella one, she did do that, and that was cool. But this one, she didn't do that. The box is like she would have like people in the box dancing and like doing like stage movements and stuff like stage fights and stuff like that, and that was really cool. But she didn't do the whole thing. Like she wasn't really in the box that much herself, actually.
Oh man, that's well. I mean, that's still cool.
But it was still cool, and she had a great set list. She covered "Solo" by Frank Ocean.
Wow.
Which I thought was really cool because she did. So she opened.
Wow.
She opened with "Sober" and "Homemade Dynamite," and then she played a few other songs, and then like she played "Ribs," and that was like the transition point because she had like a wardrobe change in the middle of "Ribs."
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because she went into the box during "Ribs," and then in the box she like took off what she was wearing and like put on a new outfit.
Yo.
So there's like a mid song wardrobe change in front of everyone, which is cool.
Yo, you see anything you like?
No. She saw her clothes on, bro. Come on.
She's cool though.
Yeah. So she came out of the box, and then it was like the slow sad part of the show. So it was just her and the piano, and then they did Rider in the Dark, which I haven't heard her play live, and it was really great. And then after that, she did "Solo" by Frank Ocean, and then she did "Liability," all with just her and the piano, and that was great.
Wow.
Yeah.
She did bust out the piano at
She did.
LIB, I think.
She did. Yeah.
Yeah. So she got them piano skills. That's really dope.
Well, she doesn't play the piano. Did she play it at Life is Beautiful? No, she didn't play it. Someone else played it.
She sat on top of it and looked really hot.
That's right.
But she got the piano skills, Doc.
Yeah, okay, I guess. But, and she did that, and then she played a new song. She played a brand new song. I guess I could try to look it up. I think it was called Precious Metals. It's not like she's not like completely brand new. Like she didn't even introduce it as a new song or anything. She just went straight into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I thought that was cool.
So she's not leaking anything like she did last year at Coachella.
Right, because last year at Coachella she played. Because at Coachella, the Coachella show was before Melodrama came out. Greenlight and Liability were already out as singles, but then she also played Homemade Dynamite and Sober 2. Yeah.
I don't remember Sober 2, but I do remember Homemade Dynamite. But my memory of that weekend, I was blonde that weekend, so things got crazy.
Everyone was calling you Slim.
Things got crazy that weekend. So
okay, so overall, Lord live. If you have the chance to go see her on this Melodrama World Tour, go do it. Especially if you haven't seen her live yet.
I second that. I don't know about the Melodrama World Tour if that's what she's doing right now, but I definitely second the seeing Lord live. It's actually really good, and when I saw Lord live, the only Lord experience I had ever have was listening to Tennis Courts and Team.
Great songs.
And one other song that was on the radio, and I thought she was absolutely phenomenal. And Royals.
I hate that song. Actually, okay. Hot take right here. Hot take on the AudioFan podcast. For our first official hot take. Royals is Lord's worst song
Oh,
by a mile, and I wish she would stop playing it live, but she has to because it's like her big breakout song.
it is her big breakout song. That's true. I mean, Royals is how people know her.
I know.
You know?
I know.
It's the first viral song. I got the doggo.
Yeah. But okay, overall, great show. Run the Jewels, great.
Are you going to
great.
any upcoming shows?
No. I wanted to get Childish Gambino tickets, but I missed out.
Oh, I wanted them so badly. I wanted to go so badly to Gambino. And actually, there was another show that I saw people were going to on Facebook. Let me see if I can pull it up.
The Smashing Pumpkins show?
No, it wasn't Smashing Pumpkins. I don't... Oh, Bon Iver in August. It was Bon Iver, and it's in August. And I really want to go to that show. But I just don't know if I'll just be available for it. I think it's on August 8th.
Yeah. True.
Great. I'm definitely going to Coachella. I've already made my verbal commitment.
True. All right.
So
Yeah. We're gonna have a AudioFan live stream from Coachella.
Shit.
That gonna
I don't know.
I'm not going. I'm not going. I can't go.
I'd have to totally get set up with the right stuff for it.
Yeah, we could do you and Brian. We'll have Brian's special guest.
That'd be lit.
Because Brian's also going to the Gambino show. He has floor tickets.
He does. He got floor tickets for him and his brother.
Jealous.
Hardcore. And yes, I am. But nevertheless, that's his brother.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I'm trying to get Sasha to go with me to Gambino. If he says he's in, we're gonna buy tickets. But he has not told me he's in yet. So that's also in August.
Yeah.
I think.
All right. So that's that.
That is that with the live show section of our podcast. We're going to transfer into basically just music-related news and interesting things going on the internet in terms of musicians that are well-known. Mm-hmm. Just kind of a news section. Mm-hmm. First things first, we're going to start off with, of course, Ninja. Ninja is a Fortnite streamer. Yeah. He's known for playing professional Halo 2 and Halo 3, and he is also known for PUBG, I think, and now Fortnite. He played Fortnite with Travis Scott and Drake from that Canadian teenage show. What was that show called?
Degrassi.
Yeah.
That's where Jake's from. Yeah.
And Drake from Degrassi. So.
From Degrassi. Yep.
Yeah. Never forget Jimmy.
Yep. Wheelchair Jimmy.
What did you catch any of that?
I didn't know. I was at Lord yesterday, dude. I didn't see. Okay, literally, right. I remember after Run the Jewels is finished, I was like just on my phone because there's like that break in between sets, and I was like, I was on Twitter and people were like, "Wow, Ninja, like history breaking stream, like what's going on?" I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "What is going on?" So I clicked on the Twitch real quick and I saw him playing with Drake and Travis Scott for like a second, and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." It was blown.
Right?
He maxed out at like what, like
600K.
Yeah, 600K. That's insane.
That's Twitch history right there.
Yeah, because Tyler one return stream was what?
400? Tyler one return stream was, I think, 400.
Yeah, it is 4, and then Dr. Disrespect beat him, right? Or like controversially, like it was
with
close.
With 425 or something. Because no one could confirm where Tyler peaked at, even though I'm pretty sure Tyler peaked at 405.
I think I remember that too. Yeah,
there are
this is undisputed.
Twitch.
Yeah,
yes.
This is undisputed. Like 600. Drake brought in the clout, dude. Everyone was trying to see Drake play Fortnite. And I see the memes were fire, dude. The hotline bling meme where he's just throwing the items. He's just throwing the items at Ninja.
Yo, so funny though, because I actually watched some of the games.
Yeah.
This dude Drake, I respect him as a Fortnite player.
Okay.
Because I think he he understands how fucking good Ninja is, and he's like, okay, if we're gonna win,
Yeah.
I have to give him all.
Yeah.
the tools.
He's just getting in the Jansport, dude. He's just getting in that
He's-
backpack.
he's like, hey, Ninja, you got materials? And Ninja's like, yeah, I got some materials. He's like, how many do you have? He's like, I got like 150 wood, 50 this, 50 that.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, come here. I'm going to give you some. He drops him like 400 of every material. And then like, he's like, okay, here's a gold weapon and like all the best weapons.
Team player,
Because,
dude.
like,
Team player.
Drake, right? What a good guy.
God's plan starts playing. He drops the items.
God's plan starts. He knows, dude, he knows God's plan, dude. Set Ninja up for success. I mean, that dude, I've watched that dude stream. He's insane.
Yeah.
He is. Oh, wow. That's really funny. I love that. You know, Ninja deserves all the praise.
Yeah.
He
Ninja Stream of the Year? I think that's like undisputable at this point.
Yeah, I mean, definitely Ninja Streamer of the Year is for sure undisputable. Yeah. He is just killing it. He streams for 6 hours twice a day. And he rakes in at least 100K viewers. So
Jesus. All right, so that happened.
Let's move on to the Elon Musk.
Yes.
Loving Easy.
I really like this story just because, I mean, I agree 100%. It's just some stupid story about how so Elon Musk, I guess he made like some kind of surprise appearance at South by Southwest, and for a Q&A, and someone had asked him like what he's inspired by, because he's the guy behind Tesla and SpaceX, obviously, and he just like super easy like, oh, Kanye West, like obviously, like that's who I'm inspired by.
The memes.
Yeah, and I was about it, dude. I was about it. He has this quote here. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. Let me switch scenes. Probably can't read it.
Definitely pull it up. Yo, what's up, Ultima Muffin? Yeah, man, Degrassi. Hojo's best 10. Hey, what's up, Max? Yes, I do. Fucking love it. What's up, Jeremy? Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming out and supporting the channel.
Hey, what's up, guys? So, okay, so this Kanye West quote. This is from Consequence of Sound. So, cite your sources. Always cite your sources. So it says, Kanye West would be the first person to tell you he belongs on this list. He doesn't believe in false modesty, which I agree, and he shouldn't. Kanye's belief in himself and his incredible tenacity. He performed his first single with his jaw wired shut. True story.
True.
Got him to where he is today, and he fought for his place in the cultural pantheon with a purpose.
True.
I mean, Kanye West, I've said it before, and I will continue to say it, I think he's the most influential musician of our lifetime, probably, like me and you.
He's probably like the Beatles, dude, of our lifetime.
He's the Black Beatle, dude.
Dude, the Black Beatles.
No, but for real, I think Kanye's done a lot to push forward like the boundaries of music. Mm-hmm. I don't think there's no denying that. And people hate him because of his personality, but that's, you know, he's on his Steve Jobs shit, dude. He's on his Steve Jobs.
Yo, all love and respect for Kanye. He is a mastermind. I love all of his music. Everything he's pretty much ever put out, I have enjoyed. Features on shit, always liked. So, no doubt in my mind, Kanye is one of the GOATs.
Yeah. And Elon Musk, he's Elon Musk approved. Check mark.
Elon Musk approved.
Elon Musk
man.
approved.
I mean, we're talking about. You ever seen that movie Meet the Robinsons? That old Disney movie.
Yes.
It's like the kid goes back in time to realize that he himself is like the creator of like the future technology of the world.
Yeah.
That's kind of that Elon Musk shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I want that guy to be the most successful so badly.
Yeah.
Because he talks like he's going to be. So like I want him to be.
Yeah, and he made that cool ass flamethrower. So
yo, that $500 flamethrower. I saw that on the internet and I showed my parents and it was on the news and they were like, "What kind of an idiot buys a flamethrower?" And I'm like, "Well, normal flamethrowers are like $5,000 and shoot up to 25 feet, which is why they're so dangerous. but this flamethrower is like $500 and shoots like what 2 or 3 feet in front of you.
Something. It was like a little thing like this big.
It's like a little
Yeah.
it's like a zzz,
Yeah.
you know. So I think that's actually dope, especially in terms of how you can interpret the Constitution when it comes to like firearms for protection.
A literal firearm.
You close range someone with a flamethrower, they're going down to the floor.
I guess.
That's fire, condensed and like
Make them
channel.
stop, drop, and roll.
Drop their weapon at least, so you'll burn
Yeah.
it off their fingers.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
All right. So that's just a cool little story I wanted to share. I thought that was cool.
I agree. I think we're gonna start closing out the podcast with the Vanity Fair iHeartRadio Music Awards.
Yeah.
Winner list.
Yeah.
I think that's just the best way to go. So I guess we'll just start with the most important, the biggest.
Yeah.
We got Song of the Year.
Yes.
Song of the Year. The contestants for Song of the Year are Despacito, Luis Fonsi, and Daddy Yankee featuring Justin Bieber. The Shape of You by Ed Sheeran.
I hate that song.
Something Just Like This, Chainsmokers and Coldplay. That's What I Like, Bruno Mars, and Wild Thoughts from DJ Khaled. My first interpretation of this list is, wow.
Yeah.
This is a list of radio songs
There's
right
some
here.
doo-doo on this list, dude. To be fair, it is the iHeartRadio Awards.
Yeah.
So
It is the iHeartRadio
big
Awards.
yikes on this one. Shape of You won. I have it up. I have it up on the stream. I have the list up on the stream, so you can see
you
who won.
do?
Yeah, you can see it
Okay.
for all our viewers.
So
But-
Shape of You won. I actually it's gonna be cringe because I kind of like that song, right?
I hate that song, dude. I hate it. I can't stand it.
I like it just because like I was singing it the other day with my sister and her friend. Just like we were driving around in her little convertible bug, and I was screaming the lyrics at the top of my lungs, and everyone was just laughing. My sister was so embarrassed. It's just one of those songs you hear it so often that it's like even if you don't like it, you still like know the lyrics.
Yeah, that's why I hate it. Anyways.
All right, moving on.
Okay, yeah. I think Despacito was probably Song of the Year.
Because it's Spanish, Joel.
No, just because it was everywhere.
That's true. I gotta say, all these songs were everywhere. I mean, Chainsmokers, I want something just like this. Dun, 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 you know?
Yeah, exactly like that.
Lucky for you, that's what I like.
Yeah.
That's what I like. 24 Karat Magic type shit. And then Wild Thoughts with DJ Khaled featuring Rihanna and Bryson Tiller.
Yeah.
Like, all these songs were absolutely everywhere. But that's kind of the role that iHeartRadio plays, is that they're so big.
Yeah.
I guess Ed Sheeran is the number one...
Spotify.
Pandora station.
He's on Spotify. He's the number one Spotify artist.
He's the number one Spotify artist.
Yeah, I'm sure he's number one Pandora station too. But probably follows, but whatever.
Yeah, so he definitely, deserves Song of the Year, all the praise. I believe Ed Sheeran also won Male Artist of the Year against Bruno Mars, Charlie Puth, Shawn Mendes in The Weeknd.
Okay,
I don't know why Charlie Puth is on that list, but whatever.
Can we talk about this Female Artist of the Year category? Because
I'm
number
down.
one, Taylor Swift won, which disgusting.
What did she put out this year?
She put out. Wait, this is from last year, isn't it? This is 2016. This is the 2018 awards for the stuff that came out in 2017, right? What did she put out in 2017? I guess that Reputation album, her new album was 2017, right? Or was it this year?
Oh yeah, Reputation came out last year.
Was it last year?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it came out in November. Okay, number one album is garbage. Awful. Terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't liked T Swift since Red, so Red. I liked Red. After Red, I just was like,
yeah,
she's kind of unoriginal with like how she does her shit.
And number two, Lorde is not even nominated. Like, I'm pretty sure the Grammys put Melodrama as a nominee for Album of the Year. And
did they?
Yeah, they did. It was Melodrama.
Wow.
It was Melodrama. The
Wait,
24K
Grammys, was it in the how? Oh wow.
Yeah, it was 24K Magic, which won, and then it was the Awaken My Love, the Childish Gambino, Damn, I think, and I forget the other ones.
So pretty much none of the people that are on this list.
Yeah, which I don't know.
Let's look at the
Whatever.
people on this list. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Alicia Cara. By the
Uh-huh.
way, I like her. She's young. She's literally produced like one thing, and she was on that suicide awareness song with Logic.
Hmm.
So that's the female voice. Is Alicia Cara. So that song alone actually is. I mean, I don't know if that's female artist of the year, but that song was everywhere. Rihanna, Pink, Hasley, and obviously Taylor Swift. Rihanna, always a contender for female artist of the year. She's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I didn't hear what Pink put out. And Hasley is that person who's making the music with G-Eazy, right?
Well, I think they're dating.
Right. So they
So-
make all their music's coming out like together. So
Yes, I don't know.
I wouldn't give it to her if she's getting a free ride.
I'm pretty sure she was like a thing before she started dating G-Eazy, but
I mean, yeah.
I
But...
don't know. Whatever.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
Best new artist.
Cardi B.
What do you think of that?
I think that's fine. I approve.
I also think that's fine. You know, her music may be cringe and
Uh-huh.
Rap or whatever, but there's no doubt in my mind that this woman is working.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, she even married one of the biggest people in the music industry right now, and she got impregnated with his child. Like, she is this. If you want to create a brand for yourself, you're doing it well. You are creating a fucking legacy. right now.
Cardi B's popping off. Bodak Yellow is a banger.
Yeah, Bodak Yellow is definitely a banger.
Okay. I mean, and look at what she was up against. Okay, there's the guy from One Direction that no one cares about.
yeah, which guy?
This
Nal?
guy, I'm pretty sure he's a 1D. I'm pretty sure he's a 1D guy.
And he's going solo? Why is he new artist? 1D's been around forever.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he counts as a new artist because he's solo now.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Did
okay.
1D break up?
Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Luke Combs, never heard of you.
Never.
Christian
Me neither.
Nodal, never heard of you. Judah
Never
and the
heard of you.
Lion, yeah. Who are you?
yeah.
Ozuna, I'm sorry, but who? Yeah. And then Khalid, I have heard of.
Khalid, yeah.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
just young, dumb,
Yeah.
and broke.
That song's
dumb.
good. That's a good song.
Yeah, that's a banger for sure.
Okay, but I still give it to
But-
Cardi B over him.
Right, you have to, because Cardi B be working. She
Mm-hmm.
dropped 2 albums in like 1 year.
Mhm.
I mean, shit, fucking Rick Ross did that and didn't even win anything. He dropped Mastermind and something else the same year,
Yeah.
like in 2015,
Yeah.
and I don't know if he won Artist of the Year, because he should have. Best Group of the Year, Imagine Dragons, Maroon 5, Migos, Portugal the Man, Chainsmokers. 5 groups that could actually contend for Group of the Year this year. Portugal the Man had a huge year. The Chainsmokers also had a huge last 2 years. Migos are popping. Imagine Dragons are huge right now. Maroon 5, I mean, Adam Levine is just such a powerhouse name in the world of entertainment right
I
now.
don't know. I think Maroon 5 is. I'll give him a big yikes. Like.
It's just really hard because so many people like Maroon 5.
Yeah.
So it's just like you can't so whatever.
Whatever.
They
Okay,
won.
let's kind of breeze through these last few because
Best collaboration, something just like this with Chainsmokers and Coldplay. Obviously, Justin Bieber is probably the second up and comer.
Yeah.
The Despacito.
Yeah.
Best new pop artist, the guy from One Direction won. Wait, why is Logic on there? Wait, Logic? What? Pop? Okay,
Yeah,
nevertheless.
these awards looking like a joke, bro.
Alternative Rock Song of the Year, Feel It Still, Portugal the Man.
I mean, what are they up against really in that category? Nothing.
Believer, Imagine Dragons, and Thunder.
All these songs are garbage except for Feel It
Feel
Still.
the Thunder.
Yeah.
Alternative Rock Artist of the Year, Imagine Dragons. They're up against some decent competition, I
mean,
think, in that category.
Cage
but...
the Elephant gets a lot of hype.
So does Kings of Leon and Portugal the Man.
Yeah. I guess
see.
you give it to Imagine Dragons. Okay.
Best new rock. Judah and the Lion. Who?
Yeah. All right, moving on.
Rock Song of the Year, Run by the Foo Fighters.
I hate
Let's
the Foo
see.
Fighters.
You're not really up against anything. A new Papa Roach song, didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Rock artist of the year, Metallica.
Okay. Okay.
Respect. I love Metallica. Don't know really what they did this year, but they won. So country song of the year, Body Like a Back Road, Sam Hunt.
Sure.
Never heard of it. Country artist of the year, Thomas Rhett. So wait, so the guy who won song of the year didn't win artist of the year? He's not even nominated?
No, he is. He is. Sam Hunt is on here. Yeah.
Oh, there he is, Sam Hunt. Okay. Oh, there's Luke Bryant. In case you didn't know, he's the new star of American Idol. Best new country artist, Luke Combs. Who?
Yeah.
Dance song of the year, Stay, Zed and Alessia Cara. Okay, who are they up against? Chainsmokers and Coldplay, Kygo and Selena Gomez, Cheat Codes and Demi Lovato, and something with Sean Paul. Yeah. I'm glad Alessia Cara won something.
Yeah. Okay.
Dance artist of the year, Chainsmokers.
I mean, Calvin Harris. Calvin Harris.
Actually, he probably got stimped out of this.
That tape he dropped with God, what was it called? The one with the song with Frank Ocean and Amigos. What's it called?
I heard that song. I don't know if I heard that tape though. I'm not sure.
Hold on.
Got it.
Hold on, it's loading. Funk Wave Bounces. That's what it was. Volume 1. If you didn't listen to that from last year, it has some Slide, the song with Frank Ocean and Amigos. That was one of the top songs of last year.
I think I heard that one song, but not the whole tape.
And the rest of the album is good.
Yeah, I don't know Cheat Codes, Kygo. I do know Zed though.
Yeah, so I'll say Calvin Harris got stiffed on that one because the Chainsmokers really like.
I'm gonna have to go with I didn't hear the Calvin Harris songs really. I heard so much Chainsmokers last year. Hip hop song of the year, Wild Thoughts, DJ Khaled featuring Rihanna and Bryson Tiller. See, this just goes down to favoritism because this is definitely not the hip hop song of the year.
Like
this is DJ Khaled putting in his word, saying "Give this to me to help my brand." Right? Easiestly, the hip hop song of the year has to go to Bad and Bougie.
Yeah, off this list, even Bodak Yellow is up there.
Yeah, but
Humble is up there too.
You have to. Humble is up there. But
all of these songs are above Wild Thoughts. Is Wild Thoughts even a hip hop song? It's more of like it's a DJ feature.
It's a hip hop song.
Is it? It's Rihanna singing. There's no rapping in that shit.
Bryson Tiller, dog.
I guess.
So, if it was my opinion, I would have to say Bad and Bougie. Bad and Bougie had such a phenomenal run on its charts. On the Billboard Top 100, it was up there for probably the longest out of all these songs, except for maybe Kendrick Humble, but that's because it's Kendrick. And I think Post Malone's Rockstar had a good run up there, but Bad and Bougie was up there as the most played song from the beginning of the year, which it came out in like February or something of last year, and it was popping all the way through summer, all the way through October. Like that was just the song to play, you know. So. I don't know. Hip hop artist of the year, Kendrick Lamar, easy. I mean, Migos maybe, but it's Kendrick. It's K. Dot. So best new hip hop artist, Cardi B. I like that a lot. It could have gone to 21 or Uzi.
It could have gone to Uzi. 21, I don't know.
I fuck with 21.
I'm okay with the Cardi B though. I'm okay with that one.
Yeah, she's been grinding. Yeah. So
okay.
R&B song of the year, that's what I like, by Bruno Mars, beating out Redbone.
Beats out Redbone.
Oh, I'll be honest.
The SZA song too is good though. But
Redbone's not my favorite song off that album. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Now stay woke. It's like R&B artist of the year, Bruno Mars beating out Gambino again.
Sure.
Best new R&B artist. 6 Lack, Kehlani, Kevin Ross, Khalid, and Za. Khalid won. I know who 6 Lack is. I know Kehlani is like a girl who like is in relationships with famous rappers, and Za has like some recent songs that have come out. But it's pretty understandable that Khalid won that one. Most children know who Khalid is, considering his hit song is about high school.
Yeah,
and they're the people who vote. Latin song of the year. Despacito.
Yeah,
I couldn't imagine it being any other song.
Yeah.
Latin Artist of the Year, Luis Fonsi. I couldn't imagine it being anything else.
Okay.
Best New Latin Artist, Ozana. Don't know who you are. I'm really sorry.
Sure. Yep.
Regional Mexican Song of the Year, Adios Amor by Christian Nodal. Regional Mexican Artist of the Year, Celebre 50.
Okay.
It's almost over.
Yeah.
Best New Regional Mexican Artist, Christian Noda. Producer of the Year, Aaron Watt. I'm sorry, my apologies, Andrew Watt.
For what?
Best
I don't
lyrics.
know. Okay.
For what? It doesn't even tell you.
Yeah.
So, best lyrics, socially voted category.
So people voted for this. The 1D guy won.
The
which
one,
makes
yeah,
sense.
the 1D guy won.
Because the 1D fans are insane.
They are, but they beat Ed Sheeran. I mean, that's kind of
1D
crazy.
has the biggest fan base, I'm pretty sure. They got a lot of stands out there.
Do they? I mean, it's.
Because look, okay, the next
Justin Bieber's.
Yeah, the next socially voted category, best cover song, The Chain, Harry Styles. Like Wendy's got the fans, dude. They got the fan vote.
And then best fan army presented by Taco Bell is BTS.
BTS, those Korean guys, the South Korean boy band. They have huge following too.
They're huge, they are. And I think it's mostly because of their dance moves or something. Best music video, Sign of the Times, Harry Styles.
Okay, yeah.
Social Star Award. Who's even on here? Let's see. I don't know any of these people.
I don't know any of these people. If it was a 1D person, then yeah, sure. Okay, cutest musician's pet. Ariana Grande's pet. It doesn't even say if it's a dog or a cat. Okay, pass.
What about Miley Cyrus's Pig?
I don't know. Okay,
All
best boy band.
BTS.
This is a fake category because Brockhampton's not nominated.
By the way, Brockhampton should be nominated for this, but even if they were nominated for this, I still believe BTS would win.
BTS would have won. Yeah, okay.
BTS, Best solo breakout, Louise Tomlinson. I don't know.
I'm surprised Harry Styles.
Not a 1D.
Not a 1D. Is this guy a 1D? Who is this guy? Let's Google him. I don't know who this guy is.
Well, there's at the very bottom of the list. There's a 1D guy, and then there's Harry Styles.
He is known as a member of the boy band One Direction. So this is a 1D guy. Okay.
So everyone on here is 1D pretty much, except for Camila Cabello, because all these other four are 1D.
Okay, best remix.
I don't know what that is.
Reggaeton Lento, Ciencio. And
Ciencio and Little Mix.
Okay.
Sounds Spanish.
It is.
I can't believe Despacito didn't win. Or Havana.
That's true. All right, well, that's the end.
And that's the end.
That's the iHeart Music Award. Overall, doo-doo. Overall.
Yeah.
Not a single Lord nomination, number one.
All I have
Not a
to
single
say
Lord nomination.
is that this was not a paid advertisement by Variety Magazine. We are not sponsored by Variety Magazine, and I really would like to make a deal with Variety Magazine as a sponsorship deal in the future.
We were just using your website to look at the winners. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. I think that's pretty much it.
I think that's toward the end of the podcast.
Yeah, we're at almost 2 hours, so I think we should. I think we're done.
I think we're pretty done here. Also, this has been super fun. Once again, my Instagram is Schwartz Maxwell. You can find. Did my video go out again?
No. Your video's up. Oh yeah, it just went out. Just kidding.
The hell?
All right.
So weird.
Well, we're at the end, so it doesn't matter now.
Check out the Audio Fancast Twitter and YouTube channel for all highlights of Audio Fancast.
We're going to put up the whole VOD of the episode in case you missed it on YouTube, as we will be doing. And we'll be trying to go live once a week, go over the week's new releases as we did today.
We'll definitely try to go live once a week, yes.
We'll be shooting for Thursdays probably.
Thursdays does sound like a good day.
Thursdays.
That's usually a good day for me.
Yep.
And we will have on special guests in the future. Our friends, maybe people who are in the music industry. Be interesting to talk to them.
Local bands.
And
who knows? We'll figure it out.
Twitch TV, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all social medias.
Yeah, check us out.
We are out. Check us out.
Yeah.
We are out for the day.
All right. Thanks for listening, guys.